We'll see how crowded it gets. But we're back. I heard the S word.
Yes.
What snake are we looking for in particular?
Well, just we want to hold one, like ball python.
Okay.
All kind. Oh. Oh, a cinnamon.
Yeah, this is just a cinnamon. Maybe possible pie, but I'm not making any promises because the mother was a banana het pie, and I have a certificate, and the male was a banana cinnamon.
Well, she looks just like the one I used to.
Did you want to hold one?
Yes.
You mind using some
Which
hands?
one is sweeter?
They're both pretty sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
The males love me, the females sometimes.
Come here. I always try to keep the head towards facing me just in case because all animals do bite. But this one's been pretty good. Kids have holded her.
Doesn't this look like Penelope? No, this was Kobe. Sorry.
And she
You want to say hi?
And she just ate on Thursday. She's on a. She's yeah. So she's pretty mellow.
I've been snapped at, but haven't been bit.
Yeah.
It's like anytime I held one, the person I was talking to would get bit all the time by one.
Yeah. I love your nails.
Thank you. She's trying to fill us out.
Yeah. She's just curious.
Want to take a picture?
Yeah. Go ahead and take a picture.
Just to hit home. Got his own. I can't have you walking around. I seen her tongue come out a couple times.
And she's doing a very good job because there is rodents down there.
Oh my God! And they're literally right there.
Yeah, they're right there. So she's been doing.
Smell them?
She can smell them, but she's been very calm.
Oh, okay. And then she did eat, so.
Yeah. So with the purchase of the animal, you get this little nifty little birth certificate saying her weight when she was born and the mother and father.
You're like, is this one?
Yeah, this one's friendly.
And that's what?
Yeah, just measuring the temperature and humidity. I mainly use it for temperature because I have a heat pad right here.
Oh, if you don't say nothing, I promise not to know.
Yeah.
Keisha.
This one's an exact copy.
We're going to get one and pull it in the house and say, Keisha telling us. Hi.
And then this one's an exact copy of Mother, which is her name's Sassy. So I don't know who's seen the movie with the two dogs and the cat. It's an old movie.
What was the movie?
Homeward Bound. With Chance, Shadow, Sassy.
I don't know Sassy.
Yeah, she was the
but
cat.
I'm like, where is...
Homeward Bound.
I would have to go back and look, and then I'll remember.
Yeah, Homeward Bound. There was like the Lost in San Francisco, and then the Wild one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you trying to unfold? Come on. Take a picture with her.
So on top of her head, so my snake room, the lighting's horrible.
Yes.
So when I brought her out to the show, she has a little nick on her head. That
I see a tiny little itty bitty.
Yeah. I didn't notice that at home.
Yeah. Let me hold, baby, take a picture.
You want to do one finger?
He like,
No. Okay.
He like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Come here, baby boy. for some reason.
But after a few more sheds, you won't even notice the nick.
Right.
Yeah.
One time.
Give
I give you $10. I give you $10.
me $10.
Yeah. I give you $10. I gotta keep
Give her 5 likes. So she'll hold it.
$1.
5 likes, maybe.
I'm more of a dog person.
Oh.
It's like every time I try to snap something, I gotta look down and make sure it's straight.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that to her. No 5 likes. And she's on Frozen. And if you prefer to feed live, that's up to you. If you want to feed live.
My mama would get me. And what's the typical length that they have?
She will probably get 4 foot.
I have one
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
But I wasn't living with my mom.
But I slow grow them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it depends how much you feed them. So she's on once a week. She's about to go to twice a week. Yeah. And then as they get bigger, you can go every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, and then in a month. My 4-footer female, she goes once a month because she's on a medium rat, which is about that big.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And they just go from hold.
yeah, golf and hold. Yep. But she's a really good solid eater for me.
That's good. And I like that she's getting comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you have an attachment to them? Like when they leave you, do you have any attachment to them?
No. I just like to make sure they go to the forever home. And then
Yeah.
if you feel like updating me, it's not a requirement. But I always like little updates.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm known for my customer service. So for whatever reason, she goes off food, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm willing to work with you. Get her back on food as quickly as possible.
And how much is she?
60.
Only 60?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Shit.
No, the tone is just
No.
like him.
Yeah.
You know, if we can bring Keisha, we can honestly do it, and I can make sure.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll come back later. You like that one?
Yeah. I don't hold anything. So once it's gone, it's gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't. I can't do that right now.
Look.
She knows nose kisses. She knows head touches.
Yes,
It's
that's
just.
why I was like, are you gonna kiss me earlier? And she wouldn't.
Yeah. So right now it's a new environment,
Yeah.
new people. So her tricks won't really work right now. But when she acclimates to you, she's like a puppy dog.
Oh, I did that. I lost one and I cried because it was my first one.
Yeah.
No, he got trapped between trying to get out. He got trapped in between. She was at work.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was like 3 years. It was up too high in the when we left, and we came back and basically it had suffocated.
Mm.
Not knowing that it was too.
I always have cameras on my animals. Like right now in my reptile
Well, I
room,
learned that after the first one, and I cried. Her name was Macy.
and they're behind a lock and door. Well, I say lock and door, but it's a door that's always shut. So if they do get out, they're trapped in that room because I snake proof the room.
Right.
So they can't leave or anything.
Oh.
Yeah. And I got some other projects coming up. I got blue eyes. I got bananas.
Oh.
I got-
You local?
I'm South Carolina Aiken.
Okay, so yeah, you're
Yeah.
close by.
Yeah. So I would consider this a home show for me.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Right across the bridge.
Winston-Salem.
Okay.
That was about a 4-hour trip.
Yeah.
I did decent on that show. A breeder bought for me, and I made profit, but that show was dead.
Oh.
This is more packed than Winston-Salem, and
Yeah.
Winston-Salem was big.
Oh, and you just like tomorrow too? Yeah. There's normally.
I already sold one starter kit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She might be a little bit too big,
Never
but
know.
we can make you can work with it. Yeah. If you don't take the colorful hide, it'll work. And she will probably eat with that because ball pythons really like clutter.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And we used to have the cutest little rocks and stuff, and she would hide in a rock. It used to be the cutest little thing.
Yeah. And you get a Govee in there or a thermometer that works with your phone.
Yeah. Okay.
I use that for all my snakes. And if you're into
good,
if you like data and stuff like graphs and stuff, it'll actually show history when you first start using that Govee.
Wow. Okay. Yes.
So,
I'm a history fan, so yeah.
So it works out and works with your phone, Bluetooth. So I personally, I love it. I don't put it in my hatchling racks.
Yeah.
But when they get into like my bigger tubs, that's when I put it in there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I know. We should goodbye. We should go get one. And Brianna would be happy to have one in the house.
And all you just need is like a water dish and that.
You know, we can.
Get you one. Then I can bring it to your house.
I'll get one. We get one.
I gotta pay extra $200. You gotta pay that.
That's true. That's true.
And go chip in with the $200.
What's $200 if you don't mind me asking? Is that an animal or?
No,
where's the animal fee?
It's the animal fee.
Okay.
Don't worry. If she's still here, we may come and get her tomorrow because we got to get rid of one.
You take care of the animal. It's important to be paying.
We definitely got to get rid of one.
No.
We'll get her out of it. It's a high. So that's what they're going to go into, like high. That's what we had in the starting point.
How's it going, officer? I'm good. Are you enjoying the show? That's good. Okay. Don't judge me. I kissed a snake on the nose. Go for it. Thanks for the likes. So usually how it works with a 2-day show, people will scope out on Saturday. And if they find an animal they really want, they'll go back home, talk to their partner, significant other, talk to their family, and then they come back on Sunday and grab it. That's usually how it goes. That's a cute little hoggy you got there. I like how it kind of fades in. Like it's the head.
Yeah, you're gonna get me into these things before it's over.
I'm eventually going to get into them. I just need to get out of my parents' house.
Yeah, we got 300 ball pythons. So we're cutting back on balls. We're gonna start doing half balls, half.
I only got 32 balls, and I think that's plenty for right now. It's starting to pick back up. It's after lunch. I haven't shown you guys this much yet. She's nice and warm. Look at the patterns. So this is a black dragonfly. Really awesome. Looking for a new home. She's just like her mom. I like the eyelashes on her. Really solid. Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah.
What are we thinking today? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
My mom's afraid of snakes, so no.
It took my mom and dad 10 years before they said yes, and then my mom bought half my collection.
Yeah, my mom has a phobia, so.
My mom did too.
But he wants a turtle. So.
Okay. I mean, yeah, she's only 2 years old, and I'm trying to find a forever home for her.
She's very pretty.
Yeah. I know you're thinking about it.
One day.
One day, yep. But how are you guys doing today? Like, I'm starving right now. I haven't eaten anything since last night. The only thing I had was that Red Bull, sugar-free. I only had 10 calories. Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, so far. Yeah,
Or what are we thinking? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
He got a bearded
Dragon,
Yeah,
okay.
so we just come in here and see what it's all about.
Okay.
Yeah. What type of what's those?
These are ball pythons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How big they get?
Females get about 4 feet,
Real?
and males get about 3 feet.
Is it any that don't grow? Cause once he's bearded dragon, so too big for that cage. So we got him in. I'm gonna get a snake.
Okay.
But I mean the cage probably was.
Yeah, that'll be good size for a ball python.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Even one that's gonna get up to 4 feet?
Yep. There's I slow grow. My 4-footer, she eats about once a month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it all depends how quickly you want them to grow. But yeah, that'll be perfect for a ball python. As long as you clutter it up with a ball python. Like, make sure you have like a bunch of stuff in there, like bedding, a couple of hides, poultry, a tree, and all that, because they like to feel big in a smaller enclosure.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. And they'll let you know. Yeah, take a card.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have some snakes coming up. I got some blue eyes, and I got some bananas coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some cool stuff coming up.
All right. And you
South Carolina Aiken. Yeah.
All right.
Huh?
All right.
Enjoy the show. Is that a mango snake? No, it's not a mango snake. I would walk over there if that was a mango snake. I love mango snakes. Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, I guess.
What are we thinking today? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
Well, no one's had one, but a red-tailed boa.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's had one yet, but maybe if I can find one, maybe.
There's plenty of boas out there.
Yeah, there's plenty, but yeah, red-tail specifically.
Oh, okay. You want a true red tail? Is that what I'm hearing, or just a red tail?
Well, the term is a red-tailed
Oh,
boa.
okay.
It's a boa with a similar type.
Yeah.
But the last 6-8 inches
Yeah,
of
its
the tail,
tail.
bright red.
Yeah. I love red tail boas.
Yeah, I had one for years. My dad, from his experience in Vietnam, was definitely afraid of him. He didn't know I had it. He came to visit because he had a key to the house.
Yeah.
Dude. He literally broke my front door getting out of the house where the thing came out of the couch on him. He was sitting on the couch watching TV in it because I let it loose.
Yeah.
And it came out of the couch, yeah. So, but I need another one.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Enjoy the show. You want a mice. Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah.
What are we thinking today? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
I don't think so. I got an aquarium that's already a good bit of work, so
Okay.
that's she's the snake person.
You're the snake person. I don't have any lighter colors just yet. All I got is darker colors. But I got some blue-eyed Lucy's coming up, and I got some bananas coming up. We got about like 2 hours left. That is the third big enclosure I've seen, maybe fourth, that walked out of here.
How you doing today? Doing great. Hey.
Hi, enjoying the show so far? No? Okay. I'm sorry you're not. I'm sorry you're not having a good time. You're fine. You're fine.
I didn't know they were right there.
They're chilling.
Well, I've had him for a week on his spring break, so I wanted to get him out to do something about the break and all.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be some more like turtles and lizards and stuff, but it's mostly snakes.
It's mostly snakes.
And I'm freaking out.
Uh-huh.
I'm at this is my calmness right now.
Yeah.
I was shaking from my fingertips all the way down to my toes. I called his guide dad to come up here and show him around.
Yeah.
So I'm just patiently waiting.
Yeah.
But I did it for him.
Yeah. But you're doing good so far.
Because I have.
Hi.
But
Yeah.
when I came through the door and saw those big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was almost putting him around. But I didn't. I want him to have some fun.
Usually I have this in a bigger display with lock and keys, but they're too big to fit in there. Yeah. Yeah.
You want to ask them about the name? Ask them what their names are.
They have no names. They're no names.
How old are they?
This one's 2 years. This one's 1 year.
They're babies.
Yeah, they're a little bit babies.
All right, so where you going?
enjoy the show. Hopefully you get better.
I'm trying.
How's it going on your end?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing terribly exciting.
Yeah. Maybe possible het for pie.
No, we're kind of getting out of it, so we're trying to sell everything.
All the ball pythons and all your other stuff? Even that big retic Burmese?
Anaconda. Yellow. Anaconda.
How much are you asking for it?
1,000.
1,000, okay.
It's a bit spicy. I want to make sure whoever gets her is willing to put the work into it.
If I had my own place, I would take you up on that offer. I'm trying to get out of my parents' house.
Yeah.
But once I move out, the sky's the limit. I want to work with bigger animals. And I want to try to work with spicy animals as well. So
We've done a lot with blood pythons. The anaconda, I bought her as a pet about 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
She was a little baby. I handled her a lot. I worked with her. She did well.
Uh-huh.
And then the past year, I've been busy with a lot of other stuff. I haven't had as much time for her.
Yeah.
And she's developed their typical attitude, which is, I'm going to bite you if you don't.
I really want an anaconda. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah. I won't be sad if she doesn't sell. We've got a big cage for her. I've got everything I need for her. We sell everything else.
How much are you asking for the enclosure if you threw the enclosure with her?
If I threw the enclosure in with her, it's an 8-foot glass rod enclosure, so
Okay.
it'd be $1,500.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. That's got the heat panel and everything in it.
Yeah. If I get an anaconda and someone wants to rehome and all that, I would like the enclosure to go with her.
Yeah.
Because I don't have an enclosure for her.
Most people don't.
Yeah, most people don't.
Yeah, she's about 6 feet long right now, so she doesn't need a huge enclosure yet.
Yeah.
But with that 8-foot enclosure, you can put like a cat litter box full of water at one end, and that gives her a place to soak. And then the other end is for her to hang out and do something.
Have you gotten many offers on her?
Offers that I wouldn't accept.
Okay.
Like, we've had her on Morph Market for a little while. People are like, I'll give you $500 for her. I'm like, no, offer $500 for one of the other yellow anacondas on Morph Market.
Yeah.
There's not any.
Yeah, there's not.
Yeah, so as far as I know right now, she's one of the very, very few available female yellow anacondas.
Okay. Like, I wouldn't breed her. Like, if I get into bigger stuff, I'm not going to breed them. Because I don't want, like, a first-time person buying a small little anaconda and they don't realize how big they get.
Yeah.
I would use her as an education purposes.
Yeah. I mean, they're great for that. Like I said, if you put the work in, they
Yeah.
just came down.
Yeah.
I just have not had time to put the work in recently. But if we sell everything else, then I'll have time again.
I'm very tempted. I think my parents would shoot me because
Don't tell them what it is.
they already know what the snake world is. So there's a 5-foot limit in their house. They would shoot me if I brought one of those in. But I'm very tempted. Like, I would probably walk away with her if I had my own place.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Stop
anyone.
by, grab a business card. I'll probably have her for a long time because not many people are willing to drop $1,000 on a snake, and not many people want an anaconda.
Yeah.
So it's like a very, very limited audience for that.
Would you sell it to me? I've been taking care of ball pythons for 4 years.
You want to buy the enclosure with you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, with her.
Okay. Because that's what I would do. I would buy the enclosure with her because she's already made her stint in that enclosure. Like if it was like a small snake, yeah, no. But with a bigger snake, I would like to have the same enclosure so she knows that smell. That's her home.
Yeah.
That might be my housewarming gift when I get my house.
Yeah. Like I said, we've got business cards. Stop by, grab one.
Yeah.
When you're ready, I might still have her.
Okay. Enjoying the show so far?
Oh yeah.
What are we thinking?
Huh?
What are we thinking? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
I probably will end up walking away with one,
Okay.
but we'll probably end up walking away with a hognose.
Hognose. Well, we got really. This guy has really cool
I saw
hognose.
him last year at North Augusta Repticon.
Reptiday.
Huh?
Was it Reptiday or Repticon?
I think it was Repticon.
Okay.
A little itty bitty show though, because North Augusta.
It was probably Reptiday.
Yeah.
Reptiday. It's a one-day show.
Yeah. It's
I-
just a one day.
I think I was there last year. That was my
It's
very.
really hot because the AC was off.
Yes.
Yeah.
I turned off all my heat for my ball pythons.
Yeah.
I did really well for that show.
Nice. Because I heard a lot of people didn't. Cause they said I overheard some people say they did so poorly that they didn't even pay for the fans they had to buy to keep themselves cool.
No, I did good on that show.
Cool.
Better than some of the shows because I've been doing a lot of shows last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That came into like number 2 and number 3 spot for me.
Nice.
My best show was Asheville.
That year, that show we picked up our jumping spider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asheville, I did great. I sold out on both shows. I actually had to drive home to resupply on Reptichip.
Yeah.
Like I was going back anyway, but I sold out on Reptichip that
So
show.
that's what you primarily are selling is
Reptichips right now. I
Tell me
do.
about Reptichip.
Okay, so it's coconut husk.
Okay.
So it's great for ball pythons in general. It holds humidity really well.
Yeah.
So, but if you have like a drier snake that needs drier humidity, you can't. I hear some people will use it. They just won't moisten it up.
Okay.
It all depends on your needs and the snake needs at the end of the day.
So it won't mold up if you put
No.
moisture in it.
I've been using this stuff for the last 4 or 5 years. It doesn't mold for me,
Okay.
but I'm also a clean freak.
Yeah.
So every 2 weeks I do a full deep clean. I change out everyone's bin with fresh bedding, fresh humidity.
Yeah.
And then with my display enclosures, I do a deep clean every 2 months, but I go in there and spot clean. I don't have a molding problem.
Yeah.
The only thing I can see why you're having a molding problem is you're not cleaning it. Like you got to clean stuff. You got to clean the tank at the end of the day.
So
So
different than your fish tank.
Yeah.
You're getting algae in it, and you're either not cleaning it or you're just getting too much light.
yeah, the only thing I can assume that it's mold is poop will dry up and it'll start growing stuff on it. That's the only thing I can think of is mold, but that comes in with spot cleaning. Like examine the tank, spot clean, take out the poop, take out the pee, urates. But other than that, I don't have a problem with it molding.
Okay.
I love this stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
And
So one block is $25.
yeah,
Okay.
I got information on it as well.
And it works just as good as like Aspen and stuff like that.
Yeah, I haven't experienced with Aspen, so I can't give an opinion on Aspen yet. But I know a lot of people use Aspen. That's great. I may venture off into using that for my other species of snakes that I want to get.
Yeah.
Because they're more of a dryer than what ball pythons are.
That's what you primarily keep as pythons?
Yeah, ball pythons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But-
we've got a corn snake right now and a leopard gecko.
Okay.
And of course, we have a jumping spider terrarium right now. Our spider died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I think we're gonna end up, if there's a spider dealer here, we'll probably end up getting one.
I haven't seen a jumping spider dealer. I haven't seen much spiders, to be all honest with you. I did my first initial walk around when I got done setting up. I didn't see a really whole lot of spiders.
Okay. Cool.
I think there is one spider venue, but I think they sell tarantulas. But
I know,
other,
Creature Room just recently got some in up in Columbia.
uh-huh.
Some jumping spiders, but yeah, they seem to only deal in tarantulas as well.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I mean, jumping spiders take up less room.
exactly. I don't know anything about 6 spiders, but I think that statement's
They're
true.
pretty common. I saw 3 of them yesterday on the lawn.
Uh-huh.
So, all right. Well, if we end up getting a steak, or I got your card too, I might end up picking up some of your chips to see how they work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I do got some blue-eyed Lucy's coming up and bananas coming up. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really into the constrictors.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
may end up hitting him up for his hognose.
Go for it. Go for it. The show's starting to pick back up again. Did you already buy one from him?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're still thinking about it? Y'all enjoying the show so far?
Well, he gonna get me before it's over. You know it.
Huh. If I had my own place, I guarantee he'll probably get me too.
Year before last, I bought a bully from him. We both got the same last name, but we're not related.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. Y'all enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. What are we
Better than
thinking?
the last one.
What do we think? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
Probably.
Probably. What are we looking for?
Past like what, 3-4 shows, we said we're gonna wait.
Huh?
We're probably gonna get something.
What are you thinking about getting?
Probably a hawk.
Hog nose? Okay. The guy right behind me has really cool hog noses.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah.
We found a rat snake, and I know we're not supposed to keep them in Georgia.
Okay.
We're allowed to, but I found one. And just trying to nurse it back and health. She wasn't eating or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not allowed to keep them. I'll let 'em go.
I hate laws.
Yeah.
Like I know they're there to protect us, but like, what if it's someone like us that we want to rehabilitate a snake or something and we can't have it?
Yeah.
There's
She's
probably
now she finally, did her first little shed, and she's been. I gave her little red worms. And she's been going crazy on them. So
okay.
once it warms up more, I'm let her go.
Okay.
These are beautiful.
Thank you. I got
Once
some.
I get a bigger terrarium, definitely looking for something like that.
This is a 2-year-old and this is a 1-year-old. Yeah. I do got some more babies coming up. I got some blue eyes and bananas coming up.
You have a card?
Yeah.
'Cause I got his card 2 years ago. I still remember him.
Yeah. I don't have any hog noses there. I just have balls.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then
I have both too.
I have a starter kit, but you said you already got a tank.
Yeah.
Something to, because I know people will like just buy an animal and they don't have the setup.
Yeah.
This just like you just grab it, it gets you going, and then like your next paycheck
This
you
is
can.
nice, man. Really. That is so cool. Are you local?
Yeah, I'm in South Carolina, Aiken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What makes it more expensive is the.
I mean, yeah, but how much is it?
So this is without the black hide.
Yeah.
So you're looking at $25 just like that, just for labor, just to install and then creating the hides. $35 with this. I love this. I use it for all my animals. It measures temperature and humidity, and it works with your phone. Now, if you're into graphs and stuff, it'll actually give you the history.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, but $5 more, you get an upgraded hide.
Oh, that's still not bad, man. Yeah.
All you just need is a water dish and a heat pad and thermostat.
That's my goal is I want to get 3 reptiles.
Okay.
Like the first is the hog nose. And
Yeah.
The second is either a bigger snake.
Yeah.
Big boy.
He's selling an anaconda for $1,000.
I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
I'm tempted.
Bearded dragon is definitely on the list.
Yep.
But definitely a ball python at some point.
Yeah. And these are all on frozen. I put mine on frozen thawed because I know people like to feed them frozen, but you're more than welcome to do live.
Yeah, that's what I want to do live. So yeah, man. What's your name?
Fred.
Ford.
Nice to meet you.
Definitely hear from
Yeah.
you, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. I like to support local people.
Yeah.
Really.
And for whatever reason, like it doesn't have to be mine, but say you buy a ball python from a breeder and you need some advice, I'm willing to give my advice. I don't know that personality of the snake, but I'll do my best. But with my snakes, I know I know their personality, so I know how they're going to act and what's best for them.
Yeah,
I'm just open to the community.
that's cool, man.
I know a lot of breeders don't do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
You definitely want to build a relationship, man.
Yeah, and then I sell bedding.
That's cool, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll definitely hear from me.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you too.
Have a good one.
I think you lost your girl somewhere. He had a strong grip. He popped one of my fingers. Ow. That first handshake was not very good on mine. His handshake's perfect. But that second one was perfect. But look, I want to show you something. I want to show you guys something unique. Check this out. Look at this monkey right here. Like, this is cool. Let me ask if I can film. Is it okay if I take pictures, boss man? Yeah. Okay. I made sure to grab a business card. This is really cool stuff. We'll probably go check out his screening in his condo. I've always wanted an anaconda. Oh, I want to get into bigger stuff. Like, I'm going to get into bigger stuff. I will not breed the bigger animals. They would be only for education purposes only. If I do breed, it would be for someone that has experience with handling snakes and a little bit of bigger animals. I'm not going to willy-nilly sell anyone like I do these ball pythons. Yes, I want the ball pythons to go to a forever home, but that's not how I want to do that with the bigger snakes. Like, I want to take it to shows, educate people on them, but like, I'm going to get into bigger stuff. They're expensive, but I think they're worth it. Hey, Savvy Scale magically found its way into my card box. If you still haven't checked out that podcast that I did with Savvy Scales, go ahead, check it out. If you've never owned a ball python before, highly encouraged to go check it out. But this is what it looks like behind the booth of a table. Not really walking around. If I had people with me, I would definitely be walking around showing you guys some really cool stuff that they have here. Maybe even hold some really cool stuff. Like in the first part, if you saw in the morning, I got to hold that lizard. I can't remember what that red lizard's called. But some cool stuff like that. Like, yes, ball pythons are cool. Enjoying the show so far?
I'm asking everyone this. Are you allowed to hold them?
Yes, but you have to have your parents with you.
Okay. I'm gonna go get one.
Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah.
What are we thinking? We're going to walk away with an animal?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, what animal?
Snake.
A snake? Okay. Is there any particular snake he's looking for?
Yeah, I talked to this gentleman for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you use some hand sanitizer.
Is this girl?
Oh,
I always have to make sure it's okay with the parents, and the parents have to be present. I can be lenient on high schoolers.
Well, our corn snake is her corn snake.
Okay.
Our gecko is my wife's gecko.
Yeah.
The way they're going to talk me into a hog nose is going to be my hog nose.
Yeah.
your eyes are so pretty.
Thank you. She has a little notch on top of her head. I didn't notice that until I came to this show. But after a couple sheds, she'll be like brand new.
How old is she?
2 years. 2 years old. She's on frozen small rats.
Yeah.
Why is she so cute?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like you see snakes in the wild and they're not perfect, so they're like super cute. Like all snakes are cute.
I was going to say, look, that's the imperfections we're making those cute.
Yeah.
I like the color on this one here.
I think this is the cutest one I've
Got
seen
that
here.
almost a bronze color.
Yeah.
Probably the most active because I've seen a lot of ball pythons.
Yeah. I try to keep the activity level when I'm showing animals off. And she did on Thursday.
I'm making sure I don't make it.
No, you're good. I always give it 48 hours. Usually, that's the safe. Some people say 24 hours. I like to do an extra 24 hours just in case. Then I know I'm in the clear.
Especially the bigger the snake,
Yeah.
just in case they're a little aggressive.
Yep.
A little.
But she knows nose kisses and head touches.
So you have both of these, but are they?
Yeah, they're for sale. This one's 60. This one's 350.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They're both boas.
Ball pythons.
Ball pythons. Okay.
Yeah, ball pythons.
I had a cinnamon Burmese python when I was a lot younger, but I didn't know what I was getting into way back then. So
Yeah.
I ended up rehoming her.
Yeah.
Of course, the dealer probably really wasn't that reputable anyway because I got him from a flea market.
Ah. Well, I'm actually thinking, since we're entering dry season,
Yeah.
I may start doing flea markets.
I mean, well, granted, flea markets have gotten better.
Yeah.
There's the South Carolina barn market or whatever they call
Yeah.
it. They have a good reputable reptile dealer there. I don't know, that was 30 years ago. So it was a whole different world.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try to venture off into doing some other shows.
Yeah.
And if it has to be an education show, I'm more than welcome to do an education show.
It'd be nice to see some more education at the shows because I mean this is only our second show, but
Yeah.
I like seeing the nonprofits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, like, of non-profit people.
Yeah.
I have nothing to.
She's learned all her stuff from watching like Snake Discovery and
Yep.
Plants, Reptiles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like the nonprofits and the educators. Like, they work harder than breeders, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'm a breeder, and I'm not trying to knock on breeders, but everything comes out of their own pocket.
Yeah.
Like, they have to get funding from the government. They don't really have product to sell. They just sell their shows.
But because of them, you have more people getting
Yeah.
comfortable with being
Yes.
around reptiles in order to buy the pets from you.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all enjoying the show so far? We're thinking. I heard Mom said no.
We're not allowed to buy a snake, but we really want one. Yeah.
You can always hide it underneath your bed. No, I don't condone that.
That's not it.
No.
Yeah, my dad would kill us. Yeah. We all love
How old is sister? Oh,
me.
yes. 13. Okay, you're not old enough to give consent to hold the snake. I usually allow people to hold the snake.
Really?
Yeah.
She's right there.
So-
But our sister's 2 and she still likes snakes. My dad says
Yeah. I allow people to hold my snakes, but
How old is this one?
this is a year, 14, and then this is 2 years. They're both frozen. If you prefer to leave live, if you prefer live, you're more than welcome to.
How often do you feed them?
Once a week. This one's about to go to every 2 weeks. This one might be possible het for pie because Mom was a banana het pie. Yeah.
Why is that one so cheap?
Because it's a single gene and it's the most common. This one, not really common.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So this one's a black pastel pinstripe fire.
Mom.
Is this Dad?
No.
No. Oh.
That's my mom's friend.
Friend. Okay.
They go to work.
Okay.
Mom. What? Can't buy a snake or your dad would kill me. You can look all you want, we cannot buy a snake. You snake go to their house. What? I don't care if you
Okay. I always make sure the parents are around.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
You just can't buy one. He's so pretty.
Okay. Give me-
Do they bite?
Yeah.
Do they bite?
All animals do bite. Yeah. Keep that in mind.
What is that? My phone and my wallet. Thank you for checking those.
Yeah. Like if she was in high school, I can probably let it slide.
Wash your hands. You want to hold it? You want to hold it? You want to hold everything. You're not scared of nothing? No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So I do got some blue-eyed Lucy's coming up, and I got some bananas coming up. Yeah.
No, just this one.
Let's just do that one. There you go.
We can't hold him.
Yeah.
You're not taking that one out.
Yeah.
No. No, we'll go hold a different snake. No, just because you say please doesn't mean you get. There is a lot of snakes. How pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right here. We've come to the reptile expo. It's 2 years old.
Yeah.
She's very pretty. I would love to have them, but your dad would murder me.
It took my parents 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. I worked on my what?
I had to move out.
There you go.
I had to move out before I could own a snake. So
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it took me 10 years to convince my parents. I took my dad to one of these shows. He was on board. My dad was okay. My mom wasn't. And I told my mom that we were going to a family outing.
She's so cute.
And all of a sudden, the girl I found loved her to death. I still have her. And my mom asked all the right questions. She got to hold her. Next thing you know, I walked away with the snake that show. And then my mom bought half my collection.
Wow.
And I have 32.
That's crazy. Oh, wow. Can you leave that alone? All right. Do you want me to put her back in?
No, I'll take her.
Okay, we gotta go look at other stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I cannot speak today. I noticed that. I cannot speak 100% today. English is hard. Can you use some hand sanitizer?
Yes, sir, I can.
Yeah. Now she does have a little notch on her head. When I was working in my reptile room, I don't notice because the lighting sucks in there. And when I brought her here, that's when I noticed. But it's not bad. Like in a few sheds, she'll be good as new.
Yeah, I just got out of a real bad relationship. So
Ah.
I'm in the process of moving, and I'm not gonna buy a snake. And
Yeah.
then get it to settle in where I'm at, and then have to
Yeah.
move it.
Yeah.
So I want to wait until I get settled into my new place.
Yeah.
That way the snake can adapt as I'm adapting.
Yeah. We also have a starter kit.
But yeah, and that's also why I came. I was just coming to get more general knowledge of
Yeah.
snakes, and before I go jump all the way in, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So what snake are you interested in particular?
Everybody told me to start out with a ball python.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with ball pythons. All right. They do. I'm not trying to steer you away from ball pythons. Sometimes they will go off food.
Okay.
They like to go on hunger strikes. But if you have the right setup, right enclosure, they'll eat like nobody's business. She has not gone off food. She has not refused a food from me. Knock on wood. But she's at 600 grams. So if she did go on a food strike, it's not going to hurt her. Now this one, I would be sort of concerned because she's she's pushing 4, but if she was 300 grams, I would be a little concerned. So you can.
As far as like my questions are, it's like handling and what. It's like,
I would find a breeder that handles their animals. Like this one.
how you doing, little lady?
Yeah. She's been handled so many times. She knows head touches. She knows kisses. Nose kisses. She's not going to do it right now because we're in an environment. But I can put my finger right up on her, and she won't really flinch or pull back. But when she gets acclimated to you, she would be perfect.
You're an active little snake, ain't you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, well, there goes my ride walking out the door, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask me on my social media.
Yes, sir.
And I would recommend, I'm not trying to sell my own stuff, but check out the podcast on my YouTube, Early Project Reptiles. I did it with Savvy Scales, and we talked about first-time ball python owners.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm Trey, by the way.
No, Fred. This is what I like to do. I like to give out information, share my knowledge with the world, interaction face-to-face. So that's why I kind of like doing shows. It's fun, and then you get to meet breeders. Like, if I had the shop open up and I had my own place, I definitely would buy that green anaconda. I probably would need to get some permits for it because I'm still learning South Carolina laws. I think I can have one in South Carolina. Are y'all enjoying the show so far?
So far, we're trying to.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking today? We're gonna walk away with an animal?
I would love to, but
Yeah.
my girlfriend would kill me.
No.
I grew up with bull snakes all the
Oh.
time and pythons, but when I went to join the military, I had to give them away.
Ah,
And she said she does not want any. She won't even go into the reptile
Enclosure at the zoo.
at the zoo. She won't
Okay.
even walk in the door.
okay.
Like, I don't know. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is she here with you guys today?
No,
No.
she would not even.
You know what I did with my mom? So I took my dad to a show like this, and then the following show, I told my mom we're going to a family outing. And then halfway there, I told her we're going to a reptile show, but she had an open mind. She was open-minded. And then I found the girl I
Are
wanted,
you kidding me?
and she got to ask all the right questions. She really did get information about it. She got the whole one. So we ended up walking away with that animal. Later on that year, she bought 5 more for me. And then she bought half my collection.
That's what's up.
And I have 32.
Nah, she was not. I don't know what she done went through. She was not want to be in there. Even when I show a picture,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
like, it's crazy. I'll get one eventually, and she won't find out. Keep it like in a man shack or something.
Hide it underneath the bed, or hide her underneath his bed and then blame it on him. No, I'm kidding. I'm
He
kidding.
loves it. He wants one.
Yes, I want a sneaky.
He's gonna buy one though. I think he wants his girl to buy
Stop